Block by block, rooftop by rooftop.
Sleep no be die.
My fellow
Shake no day. Shake no go come day. Until we reach Booyah. Until we reach Booyah. We shall never leave our journey halfway. Oh. Until we reach Booyah. For November 2017,
this is war.
When Buhabia declare war for Ambazonia, our brothers and sisters them pick cutlass them. Our brothers and sisters them pin them guns for defend homeland. Them be talk say them go crash Amba in 2 weeks, but not 10 years now I'm counting. The republic still nova fit crash Amba. Shame oh for la republic. Shake no day. Small no be sicko. Ambalanda we country. Sleep no be die. Ambalanda we country.
They transform your brain to think like the Cameroonians. To worship their
all Amba them for ground
to
zero.
sing their anthem.
Una chop fire.
To pray, hope, and
Una tai chi. Una remember how this thing be there for 2018 now.
Demonize it. They rob you of a dream of a future that is better than the one you inherited. They
make una go back for respect with people them. Make with people them una first line of defense. Una go see say them go DLF. Una give una information. Even give una job, give una money.
Because he didn't want to bequeath to the next generation something worse than he had inherited. He fought like a valiant soldier. The Eritreans humbled the Ethiopians, a more powerful Ethiopia supported by Libya and Russia. They fought in trenches, in gutter holes and rooftops to be able to bequeath to the next generation something better. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block.
Ambalanda we country. Asawana, wana, asabuam, buam, esimili. Where them there, make we jam down and carry and go.
It is also to be given on a platter of gold.
Shake no go come there.
The land of our fathers, the town of
Ambalanda we country.
will be liberated by the valiant soldiers who on a daily basis lay their lives, give their blood, deprive themselves of something more precious to make sure they can stand for our girls, for our children, for our mothers, for our fathers, to bequeath to the next generation a better country that they inherited. If this is the last thing you must give for your country, stand here in Washington and think of the freedom you enjoy. Think of the millions of Ambazonians who have not gone to school, those in jail. Think of Seseko, think of Deacon Tasang, think of Poundful, think of Mancho BBC, think of Mami Abi. Are you ready to lay your life for Ambazonia? I cannot show you Ambazonians. We will build the most beautiful place on earth, a place that you would take pride in calling yourself a citizen, that will give to you a social system, an economic system, a political system you can be proud of. That is why we fight. We are ready to die for it, go to jail for it, so all of us as a people will be free. say something? God bless you all. God bless Ambazonia.
That is the spirit of leadership. This is what leadership is about. And this is the impact, the effect of leadership. Ambazonian forces, the liberators of our land, are obliterating, bleeding, and sending Cameroun occupation military to the gates of hell. This morning, brave Ambazonian forces in the state of Donga Manton, they carry out a surgical operation and eliminated 2 Cameroon occupation terrorist bees that are responsible in some of the atrocities and crimes that have been committed on the Ambazonian people in the state of Donga. 2 bees early this morning were eliminated. Justice was served on the battlefield. Also, there is a high cost. There is a high unbearable cost Cameroon is paying, and they will continue to pay for their misadventure in Ambazonia. This morning also, in the state of Donga, an occupation elite force or elite soldier was in a secondary school doing what? Hold on. Was in a secondary school in Mundemba, in this great state of Indian. What was he doing in a secondary school? An occupation terrorist bee, well armed, in a classroom. Francophonizing and intoxicating the Ambazonian children. Take a look at what is on the board. Grammaire, So their occupation bees have now become educational instructors in Ambazonia. Unfortunately for him, Ambazonian children immediately passed on the intelligence to their liberators. To Ambazonian fighters. And justice was served. The message was sent very clearly, unmistakably, in clear terms. Foreign occupation of Ambazonia by Cameroun occupation forces and their administrators. There is a price. There is an unbearable price Cameroun is paying, and Cameroun will pay for its attempt to occupy Ambazonia using the military. The cost is not only on their occupation forces, there is an economic cost, there is a political cost, there is a social cost. Mr. Biya is trying to fight a war on two fronts. You can't fight Ambazonia. You don't have the resources to fight Ambazonia. You don't have the means to fight Ambazonia. You don't have the capacity to fight Ambazonia. You don't have the resources to fight Ambazonia. You don't have the manpower capacity to fight Ambazonia. And he's opened another front. So now, the Cameroon state, under Mr. Biya, is fighting a war on two fronts. This is why Cameroon is imploding. And their people aren't seeing it. Let's get back to Ambazonia. What you're seeing happening across the board, when you wake up in the morning and two Cameroon occupation elite forces, the occupation forces, two have been taken out of Donga, and then one is taken out of far away in another state, Indian. This is Dr. Cho's laid out clear block by block strategy to stretch the enemy, to stretch them so thin that they become vulnerable wherever they are operating. And this is the result of a military that is stretched to a breaking point. More than 35% of Cameroon occupation forces in Ambazonia have been redeployed to the towns and cities of Cameroon in anticipation of what Chiroma is planning. So the few that are left, they are vulnerable. They've become very easy targets. Because Mr. Biya wants to fight a war on two fronts. They've not been able to fight a war on one front. Now they want to fight a war on two fronts. How is that possible? Fellow good people of Ambazonia, all man a place day, una cafe day up. The liberation struggle, where would they inside? And Cameroon for try say they want occupy the Ambazonian people them. The price where Cameroon they pay them, they not fit pay that price. Cameroon they pay a terrible cost for them for try for maintain their occupation. Now Paul Biya one fight na two war them. The war with the Ambazonian people them and the war against Issa Chiroma. Na two war Biya the fight them. If you never fit for fight one war, you not get the money for fight one war. You not get the people them, the army, the police, the gendarme them, for fight one war for Ambazonia. If you not get them, how you go manage go fight two war? Nothing this way they ask the Cameroonese people them and their colonial dictator. You don't try for fight war with Ambazonia. You not fit. Now you want to go start another war, a war where it too big past even BISSF, it big past the CPD and party SSF. Because the war inside Cameroon now a war against Cameroon. A government against the people them. A bit different from the one where they fight the Ambazonian people them. The one now an internal civil war, now a war between Cameroon and Cameroon. The population na Biya versus Chiroma. The military versus the population. Police versus population. Gendarme versus population. The army versus the population. The population versus CPDM. Now a more complex war. And this war, for all which we don't see them across the globe, all which we don't see them across the world, now this kind of war them, they don't take a country, they turn them into hellfire. With that country, if it takes them 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, that country not ever come back as a country. We don't see these things before. How all these things start? Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, with all the sense we get him, he be tell we, for fight Cameroon, you need a plan. For destroy the occupation, you need a plan. If you not get a plan, no go fight an occupation system where don't exist for 50-something, 60-something years. So he create that plan. They call and say block by block. That means say, for all across Ambazonia, the different forces, the way they come out for the different villages, they come out for the different town, all man na soldier. It go make the Cameroon military. They no go fit fight because they not get the number of people them where they go put them for all the towns and villages and communities of Ambazonia. Because they only get about 5,000 to 6,000 police, army, gendarme, not only about 5,000 to 6,000 they get them. For a whole territory when a 40,000 kilometers square with a population of 11 million. So you get a population of 11 million people in a 40,000 kilometers square, and you only get what? 5 to 6,000 occupation forces? And out of that 5 to 6,000, about 1,800 and something of them, they already be killed out. And not be all them, don't replace them. So wait till now they see them now. Now, this thing where the Cameroun military, they only been a small for year, small for day, 2 for year, 3 for day. So it be easy now for Ambazonian forces for smoke them out. For Ambazonian forces for take them out. And as we
Live.
talk,
Momo.
Live. Na General Buya Moya and General Baba Ghetto.
Live.
No be live. Na General Buya Mo live. Donga live. No check it. General Buya Moya and General Baba Ghetto. Yes, Donga. Momo. Jet Tamanta. When I do crash. Momo. No check it. No be live.
so now we don't drain them, we don't stretch them, we don't make them, they few them where they put them now for all the places them, those few them, their life, their name na die. So any place where they dey now, when are the only year na tap, they don't take them out. So now the thing the way Dr. Cho put them for down, and now the thing this way don't hold this liberation struggle. That's why Cameroon not fit fight this kind of war. That's why they not fit destroy the liberation struggle. Because not be that something where you carry them, you go put them for some one place. You divide them, you spread them all like oxygen, like air we put that they breathe. You want to go for this side, they. When you think say this place on cold, that other all the other places them now they be active. When you think say Manfred on cold, Mundemba go hit. When you think say they say Mehmed on cold, Fako go hit. When you think say the occupation forces they don't strategize, they move now for Fako. The Ambazonian forces they go hit them for Donga, they go hit them for Bui, they go hit them for Boyo, they go hit them for Ngoketunja. Now they word this, now they send this with Dr. Cho put them. And that's why it be very difficult, even with all the corruption, even with all the bribery, even with all the things that happen on the ground. The Ambazonian liberation struggle, it continue to be the choking point of Cameroon as a state. We don't hold them for neck, tie them. All the problem with Cameroon they face today, all their problems, including the rise of Issa Chiroma, it come as a result of this their occupation of Ambazonia. Now they want to go fight the war on two fronts. They don't rig election. The world want them, they know here. They don't carry their country, they push them. Now the day for places civil war, they can't start. As all when I don't hear, Chiroma don't succeed for come up for Nigeria, go for Ghana. The international community, when I talk to the international community, not be not some only Oyibo people there. International community include Africa. Anything outside of La République, from Nigeria to Ghana, it constitutes the international community. The African Union constitutes the international community. ECOWAS constitute the international community. So when we talk to the international community, make you not only think say we talk now America, France, Canada, and the United Nations or the European Union. I hope say it makes okay. So the international community, they don't start a process for call Mr. Biateli say, see, this political problem we not need for settling. We no want the war for Ambazonia, we never settle. We no want another war for Cameroon. The West, including the president of France, they don't call Mr. Biya and they don't call Camto. They say, look, Una find a way for resolve this conflict. Both, they don't get a lot of conversation. Kamto don't move, the Nigerian government, it don't help Kamto, Chiroma for moving safely to Gambia. Why Gambia? Because Gambia, it faces the same problem where La République they face them now. Gambia, it face this same problem. You get an old dictator who be there, you know, one come up power, he rig election, and the young other president talks say, look, commodity for the country run. Not through a negotiated process. Not through a negotiated process. It make the current president of Ghana, of Gambia, will be win the election before they be thief and for ye. Not through a negotiated process, they resolve that problem politically without getting Gambia involved in a civil political conflict. So that's why he go for Ghana, because now a test ground, say people that feel rig election, but through a negotiated settlement, the old dictator he come out and they transfer power back to the rightful person who win the election. We will talk about this probably over the weekend. We'll talk about this more and tell you the whole political process and how that thing it happened for Ghana, for Gambia before. When I see now Chiroma is there for Gambia. Now Chiroma there for Gambia. There is a negotiation process. And by the way, the Gambian government, or when I don't see these things for social media, the Gambia government, they don't put out a statement from their Ministry of Communication and Foreign Ministry. The communication there for outside it. The Chiroma, a negotiation process, it go on between Issa Chiroma and Ngongo and the Paul Biya and the Atanganji Paul and the Diongote. There is a negotiation process where it go on. We also understand, say, because Chiroma talk about a liberation, talk about a lot of things, and a lot of the people then, they out there, they make a lot of statements for bound pressure on the regime. Now, two things that they do. They plan for an armed resistance campaign. That armed resistance campaign, now the second option. The first option, now where they work on right now. So all una just want to make Chiroma talk, say make people they pick up guns, make una wait. These things will not be as easy as all una they think. These things they get a lot of consequences. Yesterday I be talk for one of my mommy, and we just get this chart. These things they get a lot of consequences. For pick up gun, an easy thing. But for stop the gun them, a very difficult thing. No, but I don't see what happen from Ambazonia. It be easy for Mr. Biya for stand for Simalen Airport and declare war. Once you declare that war, you not get control of the process of what happen on the ground. Because you not get control of your opponent. It be easy for Mr. Biya for declare the military, the police, and the gendarme for kill the Cameroonian citizens. But Mr. Biya not get control of the reaction of the population. So that's why political leaders for pick up arms, it been at the last option. Even for the Ambazonian people. For Ambazonian people for pick up arms, for defend themselves, it be been at the last option. When they already explore all options, everything fail. And once the military start the mass killings of Ambazonians, now for now what people they start to defend themselves. So Chiroma and the CPDM party, the CPDM region of Mr. Paul Biya, led by Ngongo, they do a negotiation right now with a lot of international partners. France be involved, the African Union be directly involved for this negotiation between Biya and Chiroma. Matter when I play with these things go. Some of them will be very disappointed. Might just tell now up front. Cameroon will go through the path of a national unity, of a national unity government. The Bia people them, they fear, say the bad things where they don't do them for Cameroon in terms of all the money where they don't thief them, all the embezzlement, all the corruption, the money them for road where they don't embezzle them, money them for COVID where they don't just embezzle billions, money them where they sell oil, it go directly for Mr. Bia and Chantal in pocket, money them for the state corporation, for CDC, all the money them for Cameroon, the money them for stadium, all the billions and billions and billions and billions and billions where they don't thief them. The fact that they don't use the Cameroon military, police, gendarmes, and army on the civilian population. These people, they fear say, right up to the prime minister, everybody they fear for go jail. So that's why they rig the election. For them, for make sure say they not end up in jail, they go hold on to power and push for get reconciliation and form a government of national unity between the CPDM and FSCN of Chiroma. Now the direction this way, what analysis it point to. We know say Chiroma don't talk say he no go negotiate with Pobia, but negotiation they go on. That one they call and say politics. Oh, I no go negotiate with Pobia. Oh, no go negotiate with people that the election. All that one are politics. Negotiation they go on. And that negotiation, it go end up. If Chiroma not play the cards the way we want them, because the population not get patience, Chiroma go end up for work together with the CPDM government for create now a government of national unity. Whether Chiroma go bring other opposition party them, or they go bring all the other opposition party them. With Chiroma, a party, and the CPDM now, they can form now a government of national unity, and then they start a new circle, a new cycle of election all over again. We don't know. But what you know, I say, the way things are there now, and the way the discussion that they go now, it leads towards the path of a government of national unity between CPDM and FCN. We don't know what Chiroma go accept. Because waiting we know na say, Paul Biya go step down. Make we tell una up front. No, na just hear one time. Paul Biya go step down. They rig the election. Not be now for make Paul Biya for stay for the 7 years. He not get the power, he not get the strength. The brain don't die, the food they don't die. Now just natural process, so they call them ageism. Okay? A natural degeneration, where as you the age, everything will start to slow down. A natural process, not been a bad thing, not just a natural process. Biya don't live a long life. He's 92 years old. That's a long life for a country where an average person is living only 55 years old. So he don't live a long life. He don't get a capacity again. But they be thief this election now for hold on to power so that Biya will be there probably by the end of the year, probably the next 6 months, maximum 1 year. Then they will take them now. They either give them from Ngongo, they make within themselves, Biya step down, they shift them to Ngongo, to another younger person, so that the CPDM party it continue the governance of Cameroon. Now the Biya their strategy this. Chiroma take them by surprise for the momentum we put on after they push out Kamto. So Chiroma be being a surprise factor. They not be set up a strategy on how to counter Chiroma. By the time they want to understand, say, Chiroma, remember, Chiroma only announced his resignation from the government now 3 months into the election. By the time he launched his own campaign, now just 2.5 months to the election. So the CPDM party not be detect them and not be put a strategy for take Chiroma out of the campaign or for counter Chiroma in the campaign. Then there be no say they go just sweep this thing. Because obviously when I know say Joshua Osi na Nyamangoro for Paul Biya. That one, we already know that one, right? So that is why they get now a difficult time for this negotiation process with Chiroma. Chiroma don't appoint a spokeswoman. He appoint a woman. Why? Because there is a different image which Chiroma now they put up for the international community for the kind Cameroun which Chiroma want create. The kind Cameroun which Chiroma don't promise for create. Now the kind Cameroun where even the Cameroon people them now they be very happy. The way Chiroma they talk, Chiroma policy them, they see and say, now the Chiroma na the change maker for Cameroon. Now the person way now he go save Cameroon for this moment. Because for all their politicians then, Chiroma get more confidence, he get more character, he get more courage, he be more brave than any other Cameroon politician at this moment. Chiroma get the kalang for man picking. As they call him, Mr. Nyeti, they call him say gravitas. Like they call him say gravitas. Well, when they use this word, then sometimes the word they need to make sense for which they use it. But for this context, Chiroma get that charisma and then he get that energy. Now an engineer. So he offer things in way he go help Cameroon for industrialize. So that the advantages which Chiroma get over the beer not offer anything for the Cameroon people then. You don't get a policy, you don't get an agenda, you don't get a vision, you don't get a plan. So when you take a person where you get a clear plan, you get a clear vision, you get a clear policy, you name an educational plan, you name an industrialization plan, you name a social development transformation plan, the population will side with that person. Now the places where things today. So what it be Chiroma a strategy for now. A strategy for now peaceful protest. Because I think this way the world is begging. We beg you, we beg. We know say you the vex, but we beg. Make una not start another fight. Because if una start another fight for Cameroon, the one for Ambazonia, they never resolve them. When una start another fight for Cameroon, the whole of Central African region will collapse. So now pressure day for force Mr. Bia for negotiate with Chiroma. They not get no other choice. So that's why you see now Chiroma now use this Ambazonia strategy of ghost town and lockdown for push e power, for show say I be the president, for show say the people that they listen for he, for show say he get support, legitimacy. And for squeeze Mr. Bia and the CPDM party. So they don't call for why the negotiation they go on with Mr. Bia. Chiroma don't call for 3 days ghost town. Say from Sunday, we go be on November 30th. Cameroon on a weekly basis, he go to get 3 days ghost town per week. Ghost town will start on Sunday, it go Monday, and it go Tuesday. And the spokesperson for Chiroma, he don't make a statement today. Make we hear what the spokesperson of Cameroon President-elect Issa Chiroma, the lawyer, Madam Alice Nkong. Make we hear what he talk about this their strategy. Make we ask the studio people then for bring me that video statement.
Everyone this morning, this is Mom. We remain in resistance, and I'm here to tell you what we are going to do as of Sunday, November 13. First, we are launching the People Regionals, not the pretty masquerade of the outdated regime. Ours, it will be online, and we want to make it the biggest, live stream ever seen in Cameroon. Each region will speak. The people will express themselves. The people will vote. And this very Sunday, we are starting 3 days of Ghost Town. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Sunday, go to the church or to your meeting if you like, but no commercial activities. And Mom reminds you that, as always, we are calm and disciplined. We do not respond to provocations. We have the right on our side. On Monday, the whole country will follow the rhythm of the ghost towns in the northwest and southwest. They have been doing it for years. This time, we will join them all together, national solidarity. On Tuesday, we continue. 3 days to show that the country has not turned the page, that no one has forgotten, and that we want only one thing: the truth that came out of the ballot box on October 12th. I'm counting on you. See you online on Sunday morning for the People Regionals. We will be together everywhere in the country and in the diaspora. Connected, present, determined. We will not forgive, we will not give up. The standing people will triumph. Victory belongs to us, all together. See you on Sunday.
The first question where everybody they asked me, spokesman, why they never arrest Chiroma is spokeswoman? Now the woman that Madam Combe, is there for Douala? You know the inside bush. It work freely inside Douala. Cameroon get 2 governments where they be active. Cameroon get 2 presidents and 2 governments. 2 presidents, 2 governments. Where Cameroon get them? Why they never arrest the spokesperson of a government with the physically, actively challenge Mr. Biya? Now because October 12th, it give them full legitimacy of their victory. The moment they touch this woman, now the Pobia know, Atangajindo, Ngongo knows, all that mob where they make them, Wusa Atanganjide. Now, Madam Alice income this, Wusa Atanganjide. All that mob where they make them, it get a limit. A lot of their mob where they make them, they only make that mob now for the Ambazonian people them, because they be a people of an occupied territory. If na Ambazonia, imagine say the vice president of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Julius Ni, he come out enter inside Ambazonia today, and Cameroon government, it stand for inside Ambazonia, he make a statement. Wait if it don't happen inside Ambazonia. Wait if it don't happen. I want to make all these things start for register for when I head, because I know say when I go out there, there is so much noise out there. People need to pay attention to what did really happen. They need to understand, say, Ambazonia and the way Cameroon they see Ambazonia, na very different thing for the way Cameroon they treat their own people them even inside protest or a political crisis. Agbobala, Fontaine Neba, Justice Ayapo, they be just leaders of professional movements. They not even declare the independence of a state. When I see what they do them, when I see how they treat Tassan, Joseph Weber, a member of the parliament, because he stand inside their own parliament for the talk the way he talk on behalf of the Ambazonian people. When I see how they hunt it for 6 months. Now, you get a government where it inside Cameroon, it challenge Mr. Biya inside Cameroon. How many of them, they don't kill them? How many? Next, wetin Chiroma they try for do am? Chiroma they try for hijack. Will be impossible. Chiroma they try for hijack and inject the Chiroma Liberation Peaceful Movement for join them with Ambazonia. For they use psychological conny. They use conny for try for bring Ambazonia resistance can join them with their own. So that now it go be na say the Ambazonian people, they don't keep their own liberation for independence and freedom aside, and now they support Issa Chiroma. So that's why you see him, the mommy, when he be the talk, he no talk say they say they don't come for 3 days of ghost town. He talk say they say na national solidarity. That means say that now the one can join the Ambazonian people them, and the Ambazonian people they go join them every Monday, because now they do on a Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Now the whole trick than this. Now the whole political games in this way, I want to make una begin to pay attention, because for year we dey teach our people them the psychological conny game them. Because now the tricks in this way that they use them, before you want to see them, now they try as much as possible for try for link Ambazonia and link Chiroma, link Ambazonia, link Chiroma. They call them for Oyibo talk. For psychology say neuro association. For make the two, they become like one, and then all the two they become one. So that you see the one as the other. You see this one like this one, and then you see this one like this one. They call a neuro association. They try for mirror the two. Now the thing that's already these people they push them. So for all Ambazonians, we need to be vigilant. We need to be very careful. Now politics this. I don't tell you now politics is not a straight line, and it's not 1 + 1. But I know say for most of the colonial brains they think say politics now 1 + 1. These things a bit very dynamic. That's why we forget people them. All we think very strategic and very tactical, where we fit decode all these kind maneuvers, and then we'll catch them before it go too far. Okay? Psychology is a very dangerous thing. If you don't know before you want to see them, they already sink you inside. When I start to sing the same song. So, once you don't understand these things, make we go now for the end of our talk for here. The desperate Cameroon government, where they fight a war on 2 fronts. It don't call for, don't reach out to the Ambazonia Governing Council last week, and he don't talk say the one can't talk again. And so politics day. Some people they ask me say, now how many times will I go announce and say Cameroon don't come, say they can't talk? Now how many times Mr. Trump don't talk say he want resolve the conflict for Ukraine? Now how many decades they don't call for peace talks between Israel and Palestine? Once you get inside these kind of things, you must be very patient. Anytime they come say they want to talk, you be open to talk. We never deny talk. Anytime they come before election, they say they want to talk. We tell them, say no. When I go sort out on ourselves first. You know, if you come for September, you want can talk and you get 1 month into election. What if 1 month from here, we are not there again for power? So it don't mean what we will start for talk. So we tell them, say, we go first, we go sort out on our own country. Now they don't go start a fight within themselves. They say they don't come back, say, that they still be in charge now. We say, okay, no problem. What do you want to talk about? When I go meet up the leader. So they send a delegation to Norway, to the prison with Dr. Cho Dede. They go meet up their prisoner. Yeah? They go meet up their prisoner. Now their prisoner now, they want to go talk for you. Say, Commander-in-Chief of Ambazonia. We don't come say, we can't see how we fit start the process of dialogue. You get a way you fit inform your people there. And make we see how we fit start the process. So the Commander-in-Chiefs are no problem. Now let me know when we be serious. So now the international community, they try to activate all the various instruments to see how it be possible. It be possible now, or may they wait until Mr. Biahi and Paul Biya they sort out themselves. So the aim of C2, they study the whole thing for tell them, say, make we wait first, make we not resolve the problem, or make we start while we not resolve the problem. So now they how difficult these things are. So we understand, say, a lot of them get questions. And the same problem Russia they face on Ukraine. For May for this year, presidential election supposed to take place on Ukraine. The constitution of Ukraine, space no day for the constitution of Ukraine say they fit postpone presidential elections for any reason. So Zelensky talks a war day, enough whole election. Now Putin talks say, well, if you know whole election, you be an illegal president. You not be the president of Ukraine because your mandate don't expire. So now part of the difficulty this way, now they see what it happen for Ukraine because Mr. Putin they tell Mr. Trump say, see, we sign agreement today with Zelensky. What if the next person will come, he go pull out the constitution, say, see, the person who sign agreement with you, a term of office be don't expire. It expire for May, we sign agreement for December. So a term of office be don't expire 6 months, when I go sign an agreement. That agreement, we sign out with an illegal president. So while we want peace talks, we must also be very conscious for make the wrong thing at the wrong time with the wrong set of people. So the aim of C and the leader, they study all the calculation and the international system. They study all the calculations and see the legality. If Mr. Biya and the people they were for and the Ngongo, they get the legitimacy for can't engage the Ambazonian people them at this time. But why would he tell una these things? You say, but why would not just leave them? We not keep them for ourselves. Why we got for keep them for ourselves? The liberation does not belong to the Hague of C. The Hague of C now a leadership instrument for achieve the liberation. The liberation and the people their liberation. So anything we concern the people them, the Hague of C therefore can't tell the people they may not understand which did they go on. That's what they bring on this information. We need to bring them because we like for can't tell when I say diplomacy, you know get any meaning for we. But they get every meaning for the Ambazonian people then. They get every meaning to the Ambazonian forces. They get every meaning to the population. Not because it make you feel good. No. The Hague of C does not need for make statement for we for feel significant and special. We there enough for serve. We're not there enough for show something. We're not there enough for prove something to anybody. We're not there for prove something to Cameroun. Now we get the land. So we don't need an approval. We don't need acknowledgement for any other people then. Lastly, before we conclude. Now we get this land. Now our land, Cameroun know them, the international community know. You as an Ambazonian, why can we chest up like the owner of a land, like the owner of a territory. When you really talk with pride. Last week, we got a big diplomatic meeting. When we talk with diplomats, we need to beg. You hear? We need to beg diplomats. We talk to them for the same level. Because now we get Ambazonia. Then they get their own country, we get Ambazonia. When we talk for the Cameroon Prime Minister or the Cameroon Minister or a Cameroon whoever, we talk for them at the same level. We need to beg anybody. So politics, it requires you make you get that confidence. So that when you talk for them, you talk for them with authority. You need to talk for them for go beg. Even when we go for United States Senate, I need to go there and for go beg them. We go persuade, right? We go try to win them over. But we need to talk, say, I beg. I beg you for waiting. We get the land, now our people they get them, now we own the resources, so we beg now waiting. Now they're supposed to come beg we. So when you go for diplomacy, and they talk the one in relationship to any Ambazonian leader, when you talk with a level of pride and confidence, not be arrogance. Talk with pride and confidence, and you be assertive, not be arrogance. You must make them know say, you come there as an Ambazonian. You not come there as an agitator. You not go there as an activist. You go there as an Ambazonian leader for represent the sovereign territory of Ambazonia, for represent the territory of the people of former British Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Now so that they can respect you. Respect they come from your tone of voice. Respect they come from the way where you carry yourself. Respect they come from your language. Now so that they take and they measure the intelligence system for the world. They measure the way they talk. That's why when I see all the people there, they talk with their water for their mop. That's why they be easily manipulated. The international system will throw them these. Before you see them, you don't buy them out. Once they understand who you be, they understand what you stand for, there is a certain level of respect with them that they give you before they even call for a meeting for talk for you. Because they know your position be very clear. And they come now for talk for you for that clear position. That's why any person who can't talk for the egg of sea, there is a clear position who will talk on. What I know they for a mob. What policies, they be very straight, they be very clear. Tomorrow, we'll go to talk. Tomorrow, we go share information on what did happen on ground zero. When I remember 2 weeks ago, we tell when I say Mr. Bia don't wash his hand for the war. And he don't carry the war, surrender them for the chiefs, surrender them to Ambazonian elites, surrender the war to CPDM, parliamentarians, colonial parliamentarians, and senators. He don't surrender that war. There is a corruption scheme where it take place on the ground right now. Some churches, they be directly involved for the receive money from Mr. Bia, Ngongo, and the Prime Minister. And they use that money for ground zero, for corrupt the ground. So tomorrow, we go come make a presentation to the Ambazonian people and put out a policy statement for what they go on the ground for Ambazonia. As Mr. Bia don't surrender this war, what be the new underground network where they use bribery and corruption for try for kill the Ambazonian resistance. As we don't talk, will be the psychological Ngambe people them. Not the way they go do them in the night or for daytime, where we will not go discover them. So tomorrow, we prepare ourselves, because tomorrow, we go see say, even people the way that they wear father clothes, are corrupt people them. They inside the same colonial nyongo. Tomorrow, we'll get that story for now. But for today, we hope say we don't get a good conversation And I will look forward to tomorrow. Anybody waiting for our YouTube channel, if you never subscribe, make you do so. All right? Secondly, if you watch from ACN Facebook page, make you not say, as you watch from ACN Facebook page, make you like the ACN Facebook page. So that every time we come online, every time they post something, you be the first person where you go hear that, where you go see them say they don't post something. When you subscribe or like our YouTube channel, that means say every time we will come online for give better information and for laugh and for interact and for inspire and for talk better thing there, you go be involved. Be part of this positive, empowering, growing, right? Supportive, loving, respectful platform. Just be part of it. So one time kuna plenty. Christmas they come, and I want appeal for the Ambazonian group, what they call them, say the community assembly. The Ambazonian group, not just a WhatsApp group, not been a political group. They call and say community assembly. I want appeal to the community assembly. Say as Christmas they come, make the community assembly. It put a humanitarian campaign for feed the forces. Make the community assembly put a humanitarian campaign for raise money for buy chop. Give them for Ambazonian forces them. For the sacrifice we don't want the sacrifice for all we for these 9 years. And for all Ambazonians, Christmas they come, what population that they suffer, refugees that they suffer, prisoners that they suffer, we call on all Ambazonians for launch a campaign for humanitarian campaign for feed the refugees, feed what prisoners them, feed what IDPs them, feed what begin the way they did for orphanages. So with the appeal, Christmas is a season of kindness and of love. Make everybody start the process for prepare for raise money. And during this period, please, be kind and generous. We go all the egg of sea will reach out for launch a big humanitarian campaign for make sure so we take care of our forces them, we take care of our refugees them during this Christmas season. So that means say we will reach out for now. My message is for all now for today. May God bless all man a place day.
Sleep no be die, shake no day, shake no go come day, until we reach Booyah, until we reach Booyah, we shall never leave our journey halfway, oh, until we reach Booyah. For November 2017, when Puwabia declare war for Ambazonia, our brothers and sisters them pick cutlass them. Our brothers and sisters them pin guns for defend homeland. Them be talk say them go crash and buy in 2 weeks, but not 10 years now I'm counting. The republic still over, they crash and buy. Shame for the republic.
And think of the freedom you enjoy. Think of the millions of Ambazonians who have not gone to school. Those in jail. Think of Seseko. Think of Deacon Dassam. Think of Alfo. Think of Manchester BBC. Think of Sydney Alfie. Are you ready to lay your life for Ambazonia? I cannot show you Ambazonians. We will build the most beautiful place on earth, a place that you would take pride in calling yourself a citizen, that will give to you a social system, an economic system, a political system you can be proud of. That is why we fight. We are ready to die for it, go to jail for it. So all of us as a people will be free someday. God bless you all. God bless Ambazonia.
shake, no